This week, the vlog is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online community for creators with more than 25,000 classes in design, business, and more. Premium membership gives you unlimited access, so you can join the classes and communities that are just right for you. Whether you want to fuel your curiosity, your creativity, or your career, Skillshare is the perfect place to keep you learning and thriving. One of my favorite designers on Skillshare is Aaron Draplin. I talk about him often. He is an incredible graphic designer. He's a great teacher. If you're looking to make a logo or you want to get into graphic design, I always recommend you check out Aaron Draplin, and you can take his classes on Skillshare. Skillshare is also super affordable. An annual subscription can be less than $10 per month. Join more than 7 million creators learning with Skillshare. The first 500 subscribers to this channel to click the link below will get a 2-month free trial. If you support my sponsors, I get to stay in the workshop. Thank you, Skillshare. Welcome to the vlog from inside the barn. We have electric. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. Very exciting. We have real electric. All 29 lights in the ceiling are lit. Daylight in here. It's pretty incredible. First up is this bullet sign job. I'm making 25 bullet marquee light signs within a month and a half. I gotta feed them out as I get them done. When I was confronted with the idea of having to make 25 of these signs in a short period of time, I had to design and engineer them so that I could make them on the CNC machine. There'd be no other way that I could get this many done in such a short period of time with just me and Brett. So I decided to CNC them. Also, I end up with a regularity. They're all basically exactly the same, and I found some parts for the lights and how to wire them fairly simply. These will all get their own same packing crate. They're going to get shipped all around the country. It's exciting and interesting to be able to figure out how to engineer a project like this. If you get confronted with a big job, you have to totally change your way of thinking. You can't just do it exactly the way you've done one, given like a week perhaps to make one. You need to change your whole entire approach, and it's a great exercise in engineering and thinking in general. Thank you, Bullet, for the job. I appreciate it. I'm going to have some finished parts probably next week. The last vlog was named Big Bandsaw, and the Big Bandsaw is still right there on my trailer. I didn't really have much of a chance to dig into it until the last couple of days because of the cold. It's been so cold we haven't had a chance to do much of anything up here. But this Big Bandsaw just got a stand built. Made that video in the last week. It is just about done, but the video must end with the bandsaw being on the stand. So that is the next project I'm going to work on as soon as this vlog gets uploaded, probably tomorrow, I guess is a Monday, February 5th. I'm going to work on that February 3rd, 4th. I don't remember what day it is. So that video is going to get finished, and the bandsaw will have a new stand to roll around this room on. It's going to live here in this room. People got mad at me that I didn't really show enough of it, but because once I brought it here, it was too cold to do much of anything. So in this vlog, you'll see a little bit more of the bandsaw. So take a look, take a close look, take a close look. This is an American 36-inch bandsaw made in approximately 1928. I am the third owner of this beautiful piece of machinery, and I'm very proud to say it is mine, at least for now. Bandsaw on a stand is going to be great because I can move it around, I can change the composition of a shot, I could bring it into the daylight, put it in front of the door. That's the whole goal, is to be able to move this around. It's not the type of thing you really should want to move around, but I can't make up my mind about a floor layout. I don't want to have to pick it up with a crane every time I need to move it. New to the shop equipment, some equipment new to me. I am currently the owner of this United Shoe Machine Company Model C leather clicker or clicker press. Yeah, so this is a USMC Model C clicker press. This is made in the 1800s, maybe the 1900s. I can't find a made-on date on this thing. The plate seems to be gone. I just happen to know because I Googled a lot of shoe press machines and I found the same exact model picture. So this is a great, great, beautiful machine, and Taylor and I will be able to get leather dies made and be able to punch objects out of leather with this. And I'll be able to do some other stuff with it too. I'll be able to die cut my stencil and cardboard and maybe some other stuff. But this is a great machine that I'm really proud to own. A fan sent me the Craigslist ad from Virginia for this, so whoever you are, thank you very much. Somehow that email got deleted and I can't seem to find it. So if you know who you are, I want to say thank you very much for looking out for my best interest and knowing my hobby and knowing what would get me excited. I have all the parts from McMaster-Carr. I'm going to get it all jazzed up, ready to go, and rocking and rolling. By the next vlog, I'll be die cutting. You can betcha. An up-and-coming restoration video is going to be of this beautiful tabletop Excelsior 5x8 press. I'm going to make the rollers, I'm going to clean it, polish it, make a plate for it. This is a great little press. A lot of people want to get into printing presses, but they don't want to buy a 2,000-pound machine. This is a great alternative. These are really for making business cards or greeting cards or just doing small runs of small plates. And this seems to work fine, other than the fact that the tension rods for the rollers are bent, which that's a simple fix, and then I just got to clean the rust, repaint it, oil it up, and then make a plate for it. And of course the rollers. I found part of the rollers on eBay. I need to make the actual rubber part, and I have a lead on a company that's going to possibly make a specialized shape for me, the extrusion for that roller part there. So this is another little printing press added to my collection. I now have 3 of this size. My collection of little printing presses is growing, as well as my big collection of big printing presses.
Leck mir am Arsch, was ist das für eine riesen Sauerei? Ich finde gar nichts mehr.
And then what happened?
Yes. And then my wrench exchange.
Last week I got some visitors from Europe. Lucas from the Jenni Swiss channel and Hassan from the HABU channel. These guys and I had a great time. We had a lot of laughs hanging out. They both did maybe 1 or 2 videos each in my workshop. This is another example of how this community has brought so many people so far away, so close together. When we met up, it was just like old friends hanging out. We're all going to meet up again at Maker Central. Here's a little bit of hanging out with Jenni Swiss and HABU, aka Hassan and Lucas.
Is that recording? Can you see? Yeah, that's right. Is that recording?
Yeah, it's
okay.
red.
Okay.
Yeah. I speak Swiss German and Hassan speak German and Jimmy speak
New York English.
New York English.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, this, that, this, that.
Yeah.
It's not correct. For this.
If I was lying, when he destroyed me, I got sick of anything. It's true.
Exhibition stands.
So you've been making your whole life?
Yeah, my whole life.
Even as a little boy?
It's Sammler.
Collector.
I'm a collector.
Yeah.
And I love things. I love tools. And okay, then I see this truck in on eBay, Swiss eBay, Ricardo. Okay. And the man goes in the house, and his woman comes out and say, "Yeah, please, 6,000. It's okay." And the man has water in his eyes. And I too, I'm happy. Yeah, okay, and then I go with this truck at home.
Very nice.
This is the beginning of the maker truck. I prefer complicated projects, and of the next project is I will build this chair in glass.
Ooh.
Yeah, liquid glass in the form. And I will build this with
Wow.
yeah, the other guys on YouTube make this with plastic.
Resin.
Yeah, and this is not mine.
Right.
I will make this in glass.
Will you make a river table?
No, not interesting. So like,
Hassan, will you make a river table?
No, not at all.
You had somebody reorganize the shop, and then the next day you couldn't find the drill bits, right?
yeah,
And then what'd you say?
the same.
Bill Clinton did. You know, his wife. They got his ass up out of there. Is I'm lying? No, that's the truth. Because they knew.
So the building update is pretty fantastic. We got 3-phase, 400 amps connected to the grid, and this building is now got legitimate juice. In the past, when you've seen these lights on, they basically have been running off an extension cord, an electrical outlet I had nearby, but now it's got its own meter. It has its own 400 amp service, 3-phase capability. This is going to be one kick-ass workshop. I'm really excited to get it going. Huge thank you to Patrick and all the hard work he's put into what he's done here. Patrick, thank you. He's designed the lighting system, he's designed the electric, talked me into the 3-phase, which I'm very happy we went for, and wired it, and basically has been my electrical angel here. So thank you to Patrick, and big thank you to Southwire. Big-ass fans. Now that we have electric, we're going to put the big-ass fans in here. So a lot more to go, a lot to do. That's it. That's where all my money's going to go, into that little tub. Okay, 124. 120, almost 24. 124. So you have 124 volts coming out here to ground. Okay. You whispered into my phone. There we go. Power on. This is it. First time. That's a year of work right there. Wow.
Thank you. My name is Joe T.
Thank you, Joe.
Follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, absolutely. Follow me on Instagram, YouTube.
1.5 million. Thank you very much to everybody that's joined me here. It's amazing. I never thought I'd even get past 30,000 subscribers when I first started this channel in 2000. I guess when I really started working on this channel in 2012, I guess it was. So thank you all who've joined me here. I know I owe 2 collections videos, and I'm going to do a collection on my bandsaws and a collection on my antique safes. So those are 2 videos I'm going to be working on shortly. Thank you everybody that has supported me all this time, and all the new supporters. It's been so humbling, and it's been an amazing, amazing, amazing journey. So thank you. A few people noticed Chippy hasn't been around, and he's totally safe and sound. Chippy is with a trainer. He will have spent 2 months with Peter Cain by the time we get him back on Valentine's Day. Chippy is over at Peter Cain's. Peter is either in Brooklyn or in upstate New York. Peter is an amazing dog trainer. He has his own methods. Very, very passionate about what he does. And I haven't mentioned it sooner because I knew if I gave it some time, Peter would build up an arsenal of videos. So right now, Peter has maybe 10 or maybe 12 or 13 videos of him training Chippy. So go check out Peter's channel. Watch what he's done with Chippy. It's an amazing transformation. Chippy's going to be one of the most well-trained Yorkies. Peter said he's been an amazing dog to train. He's so smart and so receptive to all that he's done with him. So Peter, thank you, and go check out Peter's channel. Peter's an artist, and he's got a lot of interesting content outside of just dog training. But go check him out. Tell him I sent you. Thank you, Peter. Just a few announcements before I finish up here. You guys know that I've joined the Makers Mob. The Makers Mob is a website where you can get exclusive content of instruction on how things are made. My first project is up. It's a 15-part series of how I built this canoe. If you join, you will get exclusive access to extended videos of my most recent video with the side cabinets, where the side cabinets on either side of the stove. It's broken out into several videos, and I discuss various details of what I did and how I did it. The shave box, the aluminum shave box that I recently did. I'm going to talk about some of the various details of what I did there and how I came to that idea and how I was able to accomplish what I did. You guys remember I built that lock recently, that steel padlock? That's also going to be up there and on there. If you click the link in the description and join the Makers Mob, you'll have access to my tutorials, Jesse, Samurai Carpenter's tutorials, John Peters' tutorials, and any new maker that joins the Maker Mob. There are literally hundreds of woodworking lessons inside. The door to get in will only be open for a few more weeks before we close it so we can focus on the members already inside the Makers Mob. So join my Makers Mob while you can. Also want to remind you about the Spring Make event in Cleveland taking place in April. I will be there, April will be there, John Malecki will be there, and many, many, many more. Brett's going to be there. Zach from ZH Fabrications is going to be there. It's going to be a pretty intense weekend of learning and chilling and hanging out and trading ideas and just a lot of camaraderie. Go check out the website. You get a discount if you use the code that's provided below. It's going to be a lot of learning in one jam-packed weekend. And let's not forget Maker Central in May. I will definitely be there, and so will everybody else in the whole entire Maker community will be there. I don't think there's one person that's not going. So go to Maker Central. If you haven't already booked your ticket and your flights and your hotel, go do so now in Birmingham, England. It's going to be a great time. So I will be there. I will be at Workbench Con. I am going to be there as an audience member. I will not be speaking, but I will be there, and I will certainly be hanging out with everybody. So if you are at Workbench Con, or if you've been on the fence and you've thought maybe you wanted to go meet me and I wasn't going to be there, I will be there. I will be there hanging out in the lobby. I will be there hanging out at the event. I will be there taking classes with everybody. I will be traveling with Jocko. Anytime I hang out with Jocko, we always laugh the entire time. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. And if you get down there, come and say hello to me. I will be at Workbench Con as an audience member. So Jenny, I'm going to interview you. You only answer me in German.
Okay. German?
Yeah, just answer me in German.
Swiss German?
Whatever. As long as I don't understand what you're saying, we're good.
Ich finde es cool, dass ich da in Amerika bin, beim Jimmy DiResta. Ich hoffe, dass ich ganz einen Haufen kann heimnehmen und einen Haufen profitieren.
Ja.
Was ich ganz sicher mache, ist alles zusammen einfach näher kopieren wie ein Chines.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
What brought you to YouTube?
Huh? What did you say?
Was dich zu YouTube gebracht hat.
Oh, so let me say.
My first job.
Ah nee, du musst auf Schweizerdeutsch.
Alles
auf Schweizerdeutsch antworten.
Ja.
Mein erster Job. Ich habe ein Schaufenster gemacht.
Really?
Und komme zurück zu dem, ja.
Really? And what do you do for a living outside of YouTube?
Was?
Dein Hauptberuf.
Mein Hauptberuf? I create...
in German.
In German? Swiss German?
Yeah. No, just German.
Ich baue Elektrofahrzeug für alte Leute.
Yeah.
Ja.
Now let me see your watch. You have a Rolex? Let me see your Rolex.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Where'd you get that Rolex? In German.
What? Crazy.
Wo hast du die her?
Wo ich die her habe? Von meinem Vater.
In German.
Von meinem Vater.
All right, we'll practice this interview. We'll do it again tomorrow in the shop. So that's it for me. I just wanted to say thank you to my friend Partick Reynolds for putting up with me for nearly the last year and some crazy cold days and some crazy hot days and putting up the electric in this place. There's still so much more to go to get it to where it needs to be, but the hardest part, I believe, is over. So Partick, thank you. Thank you for getting involved. And also thank you to everybody else for watching and participating in my videos. Thank you. See you next time.
Sorry, I won't say good girl. Bang! Good girl. Bang!